Anything's a scratcher to Wilson. Hey, Connie. It's being choppy again. I don't know why. It did good the other day, and now it's not. Move that out of the way, Stumpy, so my camera's not pink.
A weird long orange hair, look.
Hey, Lynette. Someone is crying. Hey, Larry. Someone found a napkin in here earlier today and dragged it into the litter box. The covered litter box, so I didn't notice it until I was cleaning the boxes this afternoon.
Better a napkin than a toy.
Or a pen.
Which has also happened. Oh, we should ask for more bags.
I got a couple from Publix from yesterday. Shouldn't be too much to clean though. I don't think they've exploded the litter boxes in the time that I left and now. It's so weird how this thing just turns everything pink. It may not be that noticeable to you guys, but I see my screen like over here, it gets all this pink hue every time I get around that blue tunnel.
What's the color correction? Adding more red in to combat the blue. Ah. Stop scratching that, Percy.
Hey. Are you stuck? He's stuck. Ugh. Well, hello, Hank.
He is just a ferocious little tiger, aren't you? A ferocious little tiger.
Who likes to steal things. Wilson just scrounges around in the room during the day. Hey, don't chew on the shoe. And picks up whatever he can find and takes it back to his room. Pens and Post-it notes. He got a spoon yesterday.
What are you guys doing? Get out of there.
Did you get him out?
What are you doing?
Yeah, I think he's trying to build some kind of device. I'm not sure what it is yet, but he needs all those pieces of things to make it work. But he was a little more calm today. I was kind of surprised with him. He just kind of wanted to, I mean, he did run around a little bit, but he mostly just wanted to lay around on the cat tree when he could. He was competing with other cats for it.
I'm sorry. What are you doing?
Well, they have numbers right now, so the odds are in his favor.
No, buddy.
laid on the cat tree, and he likes to lay in this chair too. So I'm glad the cats like it, because I hate that chair. That's like the worst chair I've ever sat in.
Oh, I lost it. Hey, why do you keep trying to get up here? Hey,
That's where all the good stuff is.
get out of here. What was that? Blind will just jump like straight up over the wall for some reason.
Percy always likes to get in between the legs of the stool. And he likes to perch up on things. You know, perch up on the back of the chairs, and sometimes he perches up on the back of my computer and looks over the top of it. And there's a Wilson up top.
Hey, why are you bothering my shoes? Oh, you guys are gonna knock it over on each other. Oh, buddy.
Dog's king of the mountain.
Oh.
Lionel. Lionel. Hmm?
Doing butt wiggles. I just don't.
Hey, Suzanne.
Lily. No, we haven't red dot out yet. It's just this boy that you don't
She's
care about.
anticipating Red Dot. I think they all know it's coming now when we're in here in the evenings. How do you like the litter bucket standing desk? Coworker was pretty resourceful with
Garbage.
junk.
What is this?
Stumpy's coming after it.
Oh, the thing they need.
No, they don't need that. Stumpy wanted it. The stick.
She says no, Will Smith.
I thought so too, but it's still possible to get stressed, especially when you're trying your best to concentrate and get something done, and then you hear a crash or an unusual sound coming from the other room because this one has run off and there was something, and you have to interrupt what you're doing and go investigate. Today they got on the top of the bookshelf and knocked a garbage can down.
Did you take everything out of there now?
No, not yet.
Anything they can get to needs to go then.
But yeah, that was their achievement for the day, is making it to the top of the bookshelf. It's a first.
Achievement unlocked.
At least a first that I'm aware of. They might have done it in the middle of the night. It's pretty stable. I don't think they'll knock the whole bookshelf over, but they do knock things off of it. It's mostly, I guess the bottom 3 shelves, we've taken everything off. We just gradually took things off as they got bigger and bigger and able to get higher on it.
Hank is doing a perch. Chair's kind of wobbly, so he's doing his best.
Yeah. I've worked here for 16 years now, and that chair predates my time of working here.
You kicked it.
Trying to anticipate when he jumps and not doing a good job. Yeah, that's what it is. And the pink thing is a little worm. The other one, it came with 2 of them. The other one is a little fish.
The worm used to have more strings around it, giving it like segments with black threads, or pink threads. Yeah, they've all come loose.
I think I got that at Target when I first brought Lily in, and Lily never really cared much.
At Walmart.
I don't know, maybe I thought I got it at Target, but anyway, Lily never really cared for it. Like most toys, Lily likes plastic mice.
What are you doing?
She hears me talking about her. Lily. She likes plastic mice and laser pointers. Lily. Lily is very grumpy lately. Sometimes she wants to lash out at me when I pick her up. Stella was out most of the day again today, but she does not want to come out right now. She's curled up in the hammock and didn't want to move. She got a little mad at Clara late this afternoon. I don't know what it was about, but she hissed and kind of lunged at her. I guess they just got too close to one another. She's still not so sure about all this out here.
This isn't creepy at all. Oh, you guys, too many cats. I'm gonna grab a dish that I don't want over. Dumpy.
You have to kind of move it away from her at a decent speed, and she'll usually run after it. Yeah, I bet the people on the floor below us don't know what to think in the middle of the day, because they do this when I first let them out in the mornings. This is what it is, even without the laser pointer. There's 6 cats running around at full speed. Sometimes more than 6 if Clara and Stumpy get involved. Quit being laggy, phone. Sorry for the lagginess. And my finger in the way. Seems like I'd know how to do this by now without putting my finger in front of the lens. Hey!
Quit being possessive. Spooked her.
And Wilson doesn't like to share the red dot.
Just want to stay right there. Hank is laying on the table now.
This is Hank's favorite thing to do. He lays on the desk in there, and he lays on this table out here when he comes out. Hank. As I was leaving this afternoon, or trying to leave, he managed to squeak through the door before I closed it. And he ran out here, and he didn't try to run away from me. He just stretched out on the table.
Wilson was sitting under the edge of the table, so I guess he heard it. Please see him.
Hello, Doc. Goodbye, Doc. Hey, Marissa. Are you guys tired already?
So it's been a long day. Long day of being crazy. He's still creeping around like he sees something. All right. Trying it 5 times to give it to you, Lily.
Yeah, but not without them around. Well, Percy, you giving up?
It's just not worth it right now. We need to put them on a diet from the red dot so they can like it.
Wilson doesn't. This one is, if I can zoom in, that's Lionel. That one is Zelda.
You too. You're not best buds.
But Lionel is the biggest of all. I don't know. Lionel's pretty heavy.
Percy is a rounder.
We do too. And we see him every day. If I see their face, now I can usually tell them apart, but if I see them from behind, I still get confused. The other one with boots is Doc, which you may already know that. That's one of Clara's kittens.
I've tried 1,000 times. Why are you looking at where the dot comes from? You figured it out.
Doc has too. But Percy lounges around like an adult cat now. First several days that they came out here, it was just non-stop pandemonium, and now he comes out here and just plops down. Another way to tell if you can see them up close, Zelda has a little white strip on the bridge of her nose, and she also has
2 gray toes.
gray toes on the front paws.
1 gray toe there, and 1 gray toe there.
But if she'll look, you can see that little white strip on her face between her nose and the gray toes.
And then also her back legs, she has like white knees on her back legs too. Whereas Wilson has more distinct boots. Wherever he went, I lost him.
Doc is always on high alert.
Doc or Wilson?
Doc.
Well, Wilson is also always on high alert.
Yeah. Wilson. Over there by the
Hey, buddy.
tunnel that makes my thing change colors. Yeah, his freckles are more prominent now. Well, almost solid across his nose now instead of 2 little dots. I mean, it's sort of still 2 dots, but not quite as much as it was when he was really young. There's super close up of Lionel. No gray toes.
No white stripe on his nose. And no
Yeah, he just has
weird
boots.
white knees.
Lionel is a sweet boy. He hangs out on my desk a lot while I'm here. He and Doc take turns sleeping in the
Less
bed.
white on his belly too.
Come on, y'all.
Like he's just got the patch there on the line, kind of like Clara does.
Yeah, special assistant in charge of naps.
Whereas she's got a little more white. Ow!
What are you doing, Doc?
He's chasing her tail and it's on my belly.
Doc doesn't know how to behave. It's not possible for him. I don't know where the others went. Well, there's one in the cave. That's Percy. Hank's back up here. Yeah, he still has a bad habit. I try to always feed him first, but if I'm putting food in dishes and he happens to be out here, I normally, he either climbs up my leg or lunges off the table onto my back.
Oh, Doc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my advice to whoever ends up adopting Doc is make sure you
Never turn your back to him.
Yeah,
while
don't
there's food
turn your
around.
back, or better yet, just prepare his food in a separate room that he's not in and bring it out to him. Don't do it in front of him.
Got the itches. You got medicine to put on you.
Yeah, I still have not seen any fleas. Doc is scratching.
On his face the other day.
Yeah. Well, we've treated Stella and all of her kittens. Stella's skin is still just all flaky and rough, like she's having an allergic reaction.
You might just have to heal and the scabs fall off.
Hopefully that will improve in the next couple of days. But we've got some medicine to put on Doc, Clara, Lily, and Stumpy. So
Started it.
everyone will have been treated for fleas for the month.
Or for the 3 weeks, as
Yeah,
seems to be the case with
3
the front
weeks.
line.
But hopefully the weather is going to start cooling off and fleas will not be an issue for much longer.
We didn't do it this year, but our dogs obviously go in and out, so they're on flea and heartworm protection year round. And in some past summers, we've had to double up 2 different flea medicines, 2 different oral flea medicines, because the one we use all year hasn't controlled them all.
Yeah, it's been terrible here too. It was hot today and it's just been really humid. But next week we're supposed to have mid-70s by the middle of next week. How long that lasts, probably not very long, but I will definitely take it.
Who's the mama and who's the baby here?
Yeah, Doc is caught up with Clara in size now. Wilson.
I still hadn't brought the clippers to get his daggers. Yes.
Wilson is also very persistent when it comes to trying to steal Stella's food. I don't know what it is about the diet food that he wants so bad, but he wants it really, really bad. And I don't let him get it, but the minute that she's done eating her food, and then she tries to get into their food, he starts eating their food like he's supposed to. I don't know if it's just a jealousy thing or what it is.
We're almost out of the, well, no, not quite. Eventually we'll be out of the food that they don't like as much as the new food we're switching to. This is how Zelda is not like Doc.
Yeah. That would be another word of advice to any potential adopter for Doc is don't try to pet him when he's in the tunnel. What are you doing down here? Makes me nervous when they go down there with cords and stuff.
You just have to use it in bursts and take it away, and you wonder where it went, and now it's back, and oh my gosh.
Where you at, Wilson? Come on.
I'm waiting for you to headbutt him. There we go. Finally, Lily makes a grab at it and then gives up the cat.
You should just leave that up here. It might come in handy when I have to try to wrangle them all up.
I'm gonna find a safe place for it. I don't have that anymore.
Can stick it in my file cabinet drawer. Oh, hey, Wilson, Hank. Whatever your name is. Hank's pretty sweet too. Battery's dead.
No, I'm just gonna put them in a different order. Sometimes helps since they're getting a little low. Why did you bite his tail?
Lily really wants to play, but she's afraid to get too engaged because she doesn't like any of them. She wants it all to herself. But I think everybody's winding down, so we probably should too. And at this rate, we'll maybe make it home by 9 o'clock. I don't have much to do. I did all the scooping and feeding earlier, so hopefully there's not much to scoop, and got one watering thing to change, and that should be it. But we will be back to our normal 5:30-ish. Always have to put the ish on there because sometimes it takes us longer to do things, but we'll be back to the 5:30-ish timeline for tomorrow. Saturday will likely be another morning, mid-morning type deal. And Sunday, we'll play by ear for now, and I'll let you know when it gets a little closer. Well, thank you, Connie and Larry and Lynette, and there was
Suzanne.
Marissa and Suzanne. Always afraid I'm gonna forget somebody. I almost. The other day, Tina was here, and she was the first person to say something, and that was all she said. By the end of it, I'd rambled on so much, I forgot she was here. So anyway, thank you guys, and we will see you again tomorrow afternoon.